Hello, everyone. My name is Will Augustinelli, and I'm here to tell you about the horrors of human trafficking. I want to thank Congress for giving me the time to take the forum and for you to listen to what I have to say. First, I want you to imagine a tropical paradise nestled in the Atlantic Ocean with crystal clear waters, white sandy beaches, and serene green jungles. It truly seems like a paradise like none other. Now imagine the people that live there. All their kids after school get to go to the beach and play in the sand. Everyone is living in the moment. These children don't have a care in the world, only to find out that some of their friends stopped coming to school. As a matter of fact, some of them came to the beach to play with you, and somehow they just disappeared. This is a grim reality of that people face every day. One second you're having the time of your life, next thing you know you are snatched and put in a boat heading to an island you're unfamiliar with and never heard of. What is going on? What is human trafficking? On average, every day, 50 million people are being trafficked. 74% are children, and 12.5 million children every year are being trafficked right now. Only for the types of reasons of sexual exploitation, forced marriage, manual labor, forced criminality like begging. It really is a harsh reality. So, where is this happening? Well, the main hotspots that I have narrowed down that I really want to focus on are first the Middle East, in places like Kuwait, as well as the Caribbean and Western Europe. Why is this happening? Well, there's a couple reasons. For the Caribbean, there are many factors. I can attribute to the Caribbean having high traffic rates. You can attribute it to their poor economy, natural disasters, organized crime, but I would say the lack of law enforcement on these small islands is also combined with the high crime rates and homicide rates. They just don't have the capacity or the facilities to deal with human trafficking on a major level. As for the Middle East, things that stick out specifically is the migrant worker system. Low skilled migrant workers from South Asia, Southeast Asia, East Africa are promised decent wages but face abuse, wage withholding, forced labor, or even sexual exploitation in some cases. Other places like Western Europe are a major destination for trafficked individuals. Due to the strong economies and consumer demand, especially for sex trafficking, human trafficking is often run by transnational criminal networks. These networks are highly adaptable. They use fake recruitment agencies, they use sham marriages, as well as fake job offers to lure their victims. And as you can see here are some of the main areas, as well as Ukraine, Poland, as well as most parts of the Caribbean, and then of course the Middle East right there. Here's some data statistics on it. Certain parts of these areas of the world are ranked by the U.S. government, State Department, if the government meets a requirement to combat human trafficking. Sadly, it is reported that all of the ones that I specifically have covered have failed, especially in the Caribbean and Bermuda, Bahamas. They do not meet the capacity to combat human trafficking. As you can see here's a closer look at the Caribbean. Places like the Dominican Republic and Haiti are major hotspots, as well as Jamaica. Jamaica has the highest homicide rate in the Caribbean right now, as well as the highest trafficking rate. And I think those two numbers go hand in hand. How can we fix this? Well, my first would be a policy. We would launch a global awareness campaigns, embed trafficking prevention in schools curriculums, especially in high-risk regions. We offer safe migration education that conclude with it, as well as border points. What's the purpose? To reduce vulnerability by educating potential victims before they migrate or are recruited. I mean, this could be implemented by the ministries of education and in labor coordination with with some certain NGOs and as well as international organizations. And I just wanted to reiterate the problem. Here are some more statistics on where the types of trafficking happen around the world. As you can see here in North Africa, it's mostly forms of begging and other forms of criminality, as well. And then the rest of Africa is mostly forced labor. And when you get to the North American side as well as South American side, it is almost all sex trafficking, including children. And this is it. Thank you.